Hey guys, look, he's done! Nope, just kidding. This is just the first coat of paint on him. It was supposed to be a little bit more brown, like the back of his leg is, if you can kind of tell, but I mixed in a little bit too much black. But it's okay, it's just the first coat. I'm going to go back over him with a dark brown with a teeny little bit of black mixed in, just to sort of blend it a little bit better. His beak, once his body's not so dark, his beak will be solid black. His little fingers will be solid black, and his feet will be black as well. The wings are going to be sort of a tannish, maybe mix a little like gray into there. I wanted his wings to be lighter than his body, so they'll stand out more. I was afraid if the wings were dark, they would just blend into the background. You wouldn't even really be able to tell, you know, that he had wings. So, coming along, just the first coat of paint, just sort of like the test coat, the undercoat, and he's coming along. More to come. And now, bam! I'm over at my parents' house working on Halloween crap. So, I'm gonna go digging in the creepy roach closet. Just turned the TV on, and there's a Halloween episode of Aqua Teen Hunger Force on. So that's pretty awesome. Halloween TV in the middle of July, and digging through Halloween crap. Can't really see it because it's a bright glow, but I promise they're in costumes right now. It's a Halloween episode. I want to try to have as many different types of materials and fabrics and stuff sort of hanging in the haunt. Some creepy cloth, like this kind of stuff hanging off some bodies and some skeletons, and one of my actors I want, basically the only clothing that he looks like he's wearing is going to be different colors of this. I didn't know how much I had, but I actually have quite a bit. I have 3 packs of the black, and then I have 3 packs of the green, brand new, never used. I got those free, I think 2 years ago now. This box has a bunch of old shit I haven't used yet. Some more green, some really light, feathery gray, and then some, I don't have this weird army green. I don't have very much netting that's like that. I only have a few little patches, but that's the idea this year, is I don't want it to be so uniform. I want it to be more multi-colors and multi-textures and stuff like that. So I think I'm good. I don't think I have to buy any more of this netting. I think this will be plenty of it, at least. Last year I had these hanging from fishing line to make it look like they were actually floating and spinning. The fishing line was attached to little spinning motors, and they were above like one tombstone. Since the graveyard's going to be out in a bigger open area, I really don't have anything right above it that I can hang these from, so I think this year, instead of, there's going to be like a dead tree in the graveyard area, and I'm just going to probably put these, I have 4 of them. I'm going to just put these on the branches of the dead tree, along with, I think I'll have my owl sit on the dead tree, and maybe some bats. I don't know, we'll have to see how big it is. But these are cool. These were basically just hacked little lanterns with a little LED, red LED inside, that flickers, and little battery packs on the bottom of them. So they're pretty sweet. What do you think? You think I should start wearing a scarecrow corncob pipe hat? I think it looks pretty good, making it a little taller. You know, 6'3" isn't tall enough, so 6'7", that would be better, right? It looks good. Damn it, I just saw another big ass roach, and it's like when you first see it, the 10 minutes after that, every little noise you hear and thing you feel, you think it's that goddamn roach, like on top of you or in your ear. I couldn't get him. I grabbed a pair of tongs, and I had a book that I was going to try to smash him with, but there's just too much stuff in there where I moved something, I saw him like kind of just sitting up against that zombie up there. And I couldn't get anything to, like, you know, smush them or anything like that. And as everyone knows, roaches don't die the first time you hit them unless you splatter the shit out of them. But I was pulling out some of the bats, and I was about to grab that rat, and he was laying like right on the other side of that rat. And at first I thought he was... I'm so waiting to pull something out of here one time and it just be eaten solid, or have like a huge hole through it, because I know roaches will eat
you know, cardboard. They'll eat a lot of different stuff. And, you know, I keep thinking I'm going to pull out one of like the paper mache props or something. I thought that they had eaten the tail and the nose off of the rat, but they hadn't. It just had like some dust and stuff on it. I thought it was all torn up, so. God damn it. I just don't want one to get like on my face. It's the only thing. I just don't want one on my face. It's never happened in my life, but it's like, it's just like, that's the first thing I think of. It's going to get in my face. It's going to get in my mouth. This was probably the first large latex foam-filled prop that I ever bought 8 or 9 years ago. It was either at Spencer's or Spirit, I don't remember, but it's held up for this long. It's not falling apart or anything because I store it indoors and keep it nice, but I always use it behind a tombstone, sort of like a monument, you know, stand up on a couple cinder blocks. I put like 2 or 3 cinder blocks underneath of it, so it's raised up just over the top, so you can see the hands and stuff over the top of the tombstone. But I love its face. It looks more like a zombie head than necessarily a skull, because it looks like it has some flesh on it. But it's a very, very unique hooded zombie angel. I want to mention a couple things that are going to be happening in the next week or so. First, I have been in contact with an old haunt buddy of mine who lives just a couple miles away. He used to build things for my prop company, and I've put up videos of his haunt a couple different times around Halloween last year. He does the big castle facade across his entire front of his house, and really detailed, lots and lots of small detailed props and stuff. I'm going to go over to his house. I haven't been over there for over half a year now, and just see what's up with him, see what some of his new props. Last time I was over there, I forgot to film because I wasn't doing like the daily thing at the time, but I'm going to, probably film some of his new stuff, and then I always try to ask if I can maybe purchase, or if he doesn't have, if he has some props he's not going to use that year or whatever, if I could use them. So last year he hooked me up with a few things, so we'll see what happens with that, but that'll be sometime next week. And then the other thing, not Halloween related, and I'm going to talk more about it in a video in the next couple days, but I'm going to be doing a new series on my channel. For Halloween I have the Haunt Insider videos, but for the video game ones, I've started to do the horror games on certain systems, which is cool, but I kind of wanted to step it up, and I have an idea of a friend of mine that works at the flea market and runs a video game booth. I was going to sort of do a little reality-like show almost of basically just the selling and interaction, transactions and stuff at the flea market, some of the interesting people that are at the flea market, and just interviewing and sort of talking to people, about games and what's the rarest stuff they found, that kind of stuff. So if you're really into video games, I think you'll enjoy it. If you're not even really into video games, I think it'll be odd enough and interesting enough with conversations with people and stuff that it'll be good to watch. I'm going to head out there this weekend, so like I said, there'll be a full video just sort of describing, what it'll all be about. It'll probably be like titled something like, "Hey," or "Video game fans, watch this," or something like that, just to draw people in to get some new info on it. But so yeah, there's some new things to look out for from Scottsquatch. So you can't really tell on camera, but I went back over him with some lighter brown. I painted his beak black. You can kind of see the color contrast there, maybe a little bit. And I'm going to add some tan and brown mixture to his head just to make it stand out a little bit more. And then still need to do his fingers and toes black, and a light shade on the wings. I might add some of that tan on some other spots of his body just to sort of make him pop a little bit more. But he's getting a little bit better. I would like to have at least 3 or 4 color variations going on him. But anyway, if for some reason you haven't seen the last Haunt Insider, I uploaded about a week ago. I think it's part 25. Go check that out. And little bird fucker will say peace tonight. Peace.